Hi, my name's Andrea. I'm 58 years old, and I've struggled with depression since I was a teen, but back then I didn't have a name for it. My father was depressed too, so it's kind of in my DNA. It took me a long time to find the right therapist. I was really depressed during this time. I resorted to cutting myself, and I even tried to kill myself a couple of times. I was admitted to a psychiatric hospital lots of times, and I even had electroshock therapy, but that didn't really help. I was on a lot of different medications, antidepressants, antipsychotics, mood stabilizers. I had the typical medication cocktail, even like up to 5 or 6 medications, but nothing really helped. I saw about 3 different outpatient therapists over the span of about 20 years until I finally found the right therapist, and that made all the difference. I'll call her Dr. L. She's actually a psychiatrist, and she's one of the rare psychiatrists that also really likes to work with her patients and do psychotherapy. And it was kind of a chance meeting. I was referred to her by a group therapist that I was seeing at the time, and it was for a medication consultation, but we decided to work together. And the reason that I liked her so much is because I found her to be non-judgmental. I found her to push me a lot. I found that I could trust her, and that, of course, came with time. I found that I could say anything to her, and I didn't feel like I could shock her. Like she kind of heard it all before, even though obviously my story was different. I found that she took me seriously, like she didn't invalidate my feelings or anything like that. And I just settled into this kind of safe space, and I found myself telling her things that I hadn't been able to tell anybody in all the previous time. So it just became a really mutually productive relationship. And I came to the point where I never thought I'd be able to function without a therapist to talk to. And we finally came to the point where I told her I wanted to terminate therapy. And, it took the better part of a year, but I was able to walk out of her office and, lead a pretty satisfying life.